guys, and welcome to the next episode of Feed the Beast Tutorials. In this episode I'm going to be demoing the Carpenter, again from forestry. Now this block does use seed oil that we basically made in the last episode when we demoed the Sqeezer. So if you want a full demo on how to use the Sqeezer and how to get the seed oil in the first place, go check out my last episode, which I believe was uploaded a week ago. So, how to use the Carpenter, you ask? So, like I said, most is basically a block that you can use to craft other things, mainly in this case impregnated casing. At least that's what I'm going to be demoing. It can be used for a very wide variety of things. I'm just going to go and show you some of the things you can do. So if you put a crate in it, you can basically create items, for example honeycomb that you make from your bees. Basically compact them into one item so they're more dense. You can then do that with quite a lot of recipes actually. You can make some backpacks and stuff, but a lot of the time, as you can see, notice here, they require water to actually make the item. And here in this demo there, I'm going to be demoing it with seed oil, as I figured since it continues on from what we did last episode, it would be quite helpful. So what you're going to do is place this guy down in the world. Now he is going to need power, like most of his forestry machine friends, and as you can see now his power's filled up and he's getting a steady 4,000 RF. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect fluid ducts between the tank and the Carpenter, and hopefully what should be happening is he should be getting some seed oil in him once I set this guy to be insert, and this guy to extract, always active, there we go. So now this guy's got a nice amount of seed oil in him. So what you're going to need to do is get a recipe, for example for impregnated casing, which I'm going to be demoing. Impregnated casing requires oak, well not oak wood, any sort of wood in this sort of arrangement, and it'll make impregnated casing with 250 millibuckets of seed oil. So what we're going to do, guys, is to put a recipe in. What you need to do is just basically put your recipe in here. This doesn't actually use the items. So as you can see, now you've put in the recipe, guys, you just want to basically put whatever's required for that recipe in here, and this is basically the Carpenter's inventory slot. So now I've given the Carpenter an inventory slot of wood. As you can see now, this is the progress bar right here, and this is basically what's basically happening in terms of the machine making the item you're trying to make. Now, so this is if any additional items are required, for example the crate that we saw earlier, and this slot is if you want to put, say, a bucket in of seed oil instead of piping the seed oil directly in like we did here in the demo. So another way to automate this is what you could do, guys, is say have a chest here with an item duct, as like I said in the last episode, forestry is fully compatible with Ender.io. So if I set this up correctly here, notice now that all the impregnated casings are being pulled out of here and they're going straight into the chest. So that is basically how to set up an automated line of productions of impregnated casings. Obviously if you have more complicated recipes that require more stuff, you will obviously have to do more things. For example here you'd probably want to say automate seeds going in here with some sort of farm, and you would probably want to automate the wood that's going to here. But other than that, that's basically roughly how you would automate the system. And yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've learnt something today. Goodbye from Poet Blog.
Everything changes.